Hello guys, today we're going to be talking about the discriminant. Okay, that is the b squared minus 4ac. That can be located in your quadratic formula, and remember that's negative b plus or minus the square root of, and that's where your b squared minus 4ac is, and then that's all over 2a. So the piece that we're looking at is specifically just that piece underneath of the quadratic formula. And because it's underneath of a radical, it has some different meanings. So for example, when I take b squared minus 4ac, so remember I'm plugging numbers in for everything, and I'm getting an answer. And if that number is greater than 0, okay, or positive, so the answer works out to be positive, you will get two real solutions. If I get that answer and it equals 0, I'm going to get one real solution, meaning it's going to give me numbers that I can work with. But if I do b squared minus 4ac, I get an answer and it's less than 0 or negative, okay, then I'm going to get two imaginary solutions, or I'm going to have an I in my answer. Remember, when I'm taking the square root of a negative number, I have to use I. So what this does is this tells me the nature of the roots, okay? So those would be the terminology that I would use. It would be the nature of the roots. Could be the nature of the solutions, answers. Remember, that word has a lot of different meanings. And here's my first example. I have 4a squared minus 8a plus 4 equals 0. And the first thing I'm going to do is make sure everyone's on one side. So notice how 0 is over here and everyone else is to the left. So because I have my standard form of my quadratic, I can move on. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to label this as my a, this is my b, this is my c, and then I'm going to plug it in. So we are going to go negative 8 squared minus 4, and that's my a. Oops, let's make you that color. And then my c is also a 4. So when I do this, negative 8 squared is 64 minus 4 cubed is also 64, so I get 0. So if I ask you to find a discriminant, the discriminant is 0, and then state the nature of the roots, I would say one real solution. Okay? I would like you to try this one, answer the question on the right, and then continue. Okay, so for this one, again, let's label. That's my A, that's my B, that's my C. I'm sorry, I did check real quick. Everybody is on one side, so I can just move forward. I want you to notice in the directions it says find a discriminant. That means I want you to state the number and state the nature of the roots. That means I want you to tell me what kind of answers I would get if I were to do that quadratic formula. So I have, that's my b squared, which would be negative 5 minus 4a, and there's my c. So my a is 3, my c is 6. When I do this, negative 5 squared is 25 minus, and I'm going to do this in parts because I don't know, I don't have a calculator on me. So this is 12 times 6. So this is 25 minus, that'll give me 72. And 25 minus 72 is going to give me 57. Negative 57. Check me on that one. But I think I look good. Now it's negative. My discriminant is negative, so this is my discriminant. Okay, so I found my discriminant. Now I want to state the nature of the roots. And because it's negative, I would have two imaginary solutions. Try the next one. Notice in this one, the 1 is over here to the right. I'm going to want to move that 1 in before I get started. So if I do that, I get x squared plus 2x minus 1 equals 0. Now I'm set up to say A, B, C. Plug it into my equation. It's b squared minus 4ac. So my b is 2. My a is 1. Remember, there's always an imaginary 1 there if we don't see it. And my c is negative 1. Remember to take that sign in front of them. Okay, so now this is 4 minus, and we can do this math. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4 times a negative 1. Ooh, that's a positive 4. Okay, and 4 plus 4 is 8. Again, that's my discriminant. And then if I wanted to state the nature of the roots, because it's positive, you would tell me two real solutions. So that's it. If you have any questions, please email me and let me know, and we'll go over it. Your homework is on the paper posted in the classroom. Thank you.